I told you, man. I told you. Ian Gary sells himself. He just sells himself better. Michael Morales would have been an excellent contender. He's incredibly skilled and came off of a big win, too. But Ian Gary sells himself on the mic, off the mic, behind the scenes, in the scenes. He's got a better, he's more talented in it. Michael Morales doesn't even speak the language, the English language. And don't get me wrong, Michael Morales is incredibly talented, incredibly well-rounded, athletic. He's got all the things that it takes to become a champion, and he very well might in the future. But in terms of who's going to get that next shot against Islam, it's going to be somebody who can not only mix it up well in the cage and do well in the cage, but somebody who can also sell the fight outside. And Michael Morales will sell it via his fans who speak English, and, via the crazy stuff he does outside the cage, like dress as a woman and, do a lot of really gender fluid things and have fun and dance. Like, he does a lot of cool things outside the cage. But you also got to build the fight yourself. And part of that battle is speaking English. You can't fully rely on your fan base to sell it alone. You got to speak to them. You got to speak to people who aren't fans. You got to speak to your opponent. It takes a lot of stuff like that. And Ian Gary can deliver that. He can dang well boost his fight against Islam up to the level, if not at the level, almost near the level of a Conor versus Khabib fight. Because that's how Ian's going to sell it. Ian's going to sell it as if he is the next Conor McGregor and as if Islam is the next Khabib and their fight is the fight to watch. That's how Ian's going to push it. I'm sure Islam will push back because Ian is going to go at this matchup like he is the A side, and Islam's going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. You're not the A side. I'm the current champ. Like, it's going to be like a back and forth like that. And don't get me wrong, finding out that Ilya and Gaethje is a done deal is whatever. We all knew that fight was going to happen. But most importantly, we're talking about who is the current front runner for the Islam fight, which is Ian Gary right now. Now, Michael Morales could come out of left field and end up being the one to fight him because this news isn't officially official via the UFC yet. But I think Ian Gary being the front runner pretty much sums up that Ian Gary is going to be the next guy to get his shot against Islam. And I don't think Ian Gary will waste it either. I think Ian Gary has a good shot of beating Islam. Okay? I think Ian Gary is the guy he's the most capable guy against Islam out of all the current top welterweights, in my opinion. So, it's a great fight. Overall, let me know what you think.